Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. I call upon our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give me clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. Today I was watching some interesting, storage container YouTube clip. And then I saw all these Santa Christmas trimmings and things. And then it just jumped out at me that the word Satan is in the word Santa. And that is in the Capricorn season, which is represented by the devil god. Right? Because our beloved Creator wasn't created. He always was, He always is, and He always will be. Just like we, the diamonds. So why would we want to celebrate a birthday if we are immortal? Wow! Again, I got this card yesterday. Anyway, that's how our Creator speaks with me. He tells me stuff. I look at the same old thing but with new eyes. And because we are now in the dome, in His presence, only truth can abide there. And the veils were wrapped around them. So now we see everything differently. Wow. Excellent memory. Now this is the mind of our Creator. This is the throne, this is the heart, this is the body, this is all His divine descendants, His diamonds, right? Think about things. Explore them. Because we are in the presence of truth now. And all the answers are within. So I can see Him and hear Him. And you're in His presence so you can see and hear Him. And the more you trust in Him, the clearer it becomes. So I just thought that was an interesting observation. But that's how it goes when you're tuned in. A thought will just come to your mind that's not ordinary, and then answers or truth will almost as though it gets highlighted. I'm grateful now that I'm living in my full divinity. This is what happens. You see our Creator clearly. You see life through the lens of truth because the focus is perfect. Before it was hard to see because of a collective agreement. But how those agreements came about was through spells that they used to do in the Leo season to secure the 8 gate something. But that's the past now. So they're having a hard time fooling anyone because everything done in the dark has come to light. Soul satisfaction. When you know and are certain that you're in the presence of our beloved Creator, even your worst days feel like you can get through it. You see my third eye? That is how I can see what I see when I see it. Right? In the beginning, it was a little scary, but now I'm very happy about it. Point being that you are here now, and if I can, then you can. It's not only reserved for some. The minimum criteria to access your higher self is to acknowledge our beloved Creator, which they never did. So they could never attain this. They were dangling carrots so they could manipulate their chosen things and actually sacrifice them, right? But the truth is, our beloved Creator is the truth, the way, and the life. They pursued, they sacrificed so many of their own because one person wanted this ultimate power. Because when you build a trust relationship with our Creator, then you co-create and execute His divine will. That's trust. He says, sure, do this for the divine brotherhood, do that, go slay a couple of dragons. You see, this is that, is that. Well, a year ago, this wouldn't have seemed. Wow, this card was in here. It doesn't even belong in this deck. A Creator saying, if I can do it, you can do it. Yes, because you're here now. And you must find the truth for yourself because you're in the presence of truth. You don't go through someone else to hear what the truth is. Because then you are limited to that person's consciousness. Why do you go through a person when you have direct access? So when we guide others, I don't think we should guide others in the way they must live. All we guide them is the way to our Creator, the return to our Father. Our beloved Creator, because we each walk a unique path, right? And who better than the Creator of our path to direct our steps? I got 4 cards. See yourself through the loving eyes of our beloved Creator. A house divided against itself shall fall. So He is for you because His Spirit is in you. You are the physical manifestation of Him. We are the temple, and His Spirit is in our temple. That's why we go within. So even though you maybe didn't live the best life before ascension and judgment and all that and that and that, that was part of the learning process. The difference between you and them is that irrespective of your bad, you always acknowledged our Creator and you asked for forgiveness and you repented if you were misled into these things, right? So this is how He sees you as a whole being, light and dark. Not only see the light, not only see the dark, He sees the whole of you. And He felt that you were worth saving. And then we ascended 4 times. Now you're in His presence on the tree of life. We are on a leaf in the throne of our beloved Creator. It looks like a leaf on a tree, but it's the whole cosmos. Now you can imagine how great our Creator is, and we're so small. He's the greatest, we're the smallest, but even the smallest gets His attention. The smallest is His greatest treasure. Because when you look at His throne, then you find us. No furniture, no jewelry, nothing. Us. You see, no matter how you walk the path, but you now ask for forgiveness and you repented and you don't do that. Our Creator said, no, don't walk around with that. When He gives you a clean slate, it is a clean slate. The only time He will remind you of something is if you are still doing it. Whereas these people, if they give you a clean slate, then it comes with conditions. It's not like that. And now that you're here, you must learn. You must mature. You must grow. You don't get kicked into hell. Spirits and summoners of spirits got kicked into that place. Because our Creator said, don't meddle with dark spirits. We are here. We're happily abiding in cosmic law. This means we can make a few mistakes along the way, but that we learn from it. Because we got the diamond spirit, right? We're here to evolve, to grow. That's why we have a wonderful brain and a wonderful body. We can think things, we can create things, and then we can actually manufacture thoughts become things because we have command of our actions. So that's amazing. You're not here to follow everybody humdrum. You're here to think about, but what am I following? When you abide in cosmic law, which means you love our beloved Creator with all your heart, mind, and soul and body, you love yourself and others in the same way, then we attain peacefulness, the land of milk and honey. We resolve things through a constructive communication. And when we agree on things, we actually adjust our behavior accordingly. It's called sensibility. Anything else is taking life for a fool. And we know by now that playing stupid games with people led them to eternal condemnation. And the biggest joke ever is they call themselves order, and they've done this and they've done that. But without our Creator, it was futile. It's literally a dead end. Our beloved Creator, thank you for giving us such clear perspective on light and dark. It has never been this clear to me until now. Don't gossip. Now I was analyzing the attacks, the different types of snakes, etc. Now the third eye is blue, the heart is golden, the throat chakra is green because we speak life, right? And I saw a lot of green serpents, and then when I was trying to classify it into spirits, seeing as I'm decoding insanity, I found that the green serpents represent the spirit of gossip, of lies, of slander, like that, reflective of envy and jealousy. So our Creator says, refrain from that because that is how we keep the peace. And like my granny and from our culture, they say, if you have nothing good to say, shut up. I was going to say shut the fuck up because that would have added a modern touch to it. So don't try your best, ask our Creator to break that spirit of gossip, so that when you speak life over yourself and others because you're a diamond. Don't gossip because you're supernatural. Now you see we all are diamonds. Why would one diamond want to gossip about another diamond? It would be a reptilian egghead that would want to do that because we appear supernatural, right? You see the difference between the light and the dark. This is why they were so envious. Now I can say with certainty that it's not your fault that they are reptilian. But why do they hold it against you? Yeah, we can empathize with that to a large degree, right? Because we can understand what that can feel like. But for 2,500 years, while they had the veil wrapped tightly around us so that they could be in a position of power, they had no empathy for us, no sympathy for us. They made slaves of the divine. Because I asked the ancestors this, that, and they told me. Because that's another one of the supernatural gifts. And Bon, you had a spirit with you today, right? We're now here in the land of no veils. And it's only good spirits now because these demonic things were thrown into hell. Now we can also see a lot of psychics and things like that. who lost their powers now because they were not getting their powers from our Creator. It wasn't a divine gift. It was these spirits able to. That's why that time you have to be careful who you listen to, etc., etc. Because the words were spells. Our beloved Creator, thank you for educating us, teaching us uh, to look at the same thing in a different light, in the light of truth. What do you say, beloved Creator? Oh, wow. This fell out earlier, but I put it back. It says, be precise. You need to know what light is, what dark is, where you are at. It's taking accountability for your feelings, your thoughts, your words, and your deeds. You see, when we get this too confused, we can't say something is a little okay. It's not, it's dark. It's either light or dark. And they like to say the devil is in the details, but it's not. Have you ever beheld the wonder of creation? How everything is designed to perfection, and everything on this material plane has its root with our beloved Creator. Every design, invention is based on nature. But they came along and said, no, it was them. You're going to get a business proposal. Make sure you read everything. Make sure you read everything. But now that we're in truth, it's easy to see when it's bogus. Oh, you're getting money? Okay, no, that's fine. Proposal. A creator saying don't fall for just anything because it could be a trap. Although the spirit of entrapment and like false opportunities were cast into hell, we must still be vigilant. Yeah? Is what it is. Uh, you ready to help others, to share your supernatural gifts, and perhaps you're going to earn an, an income in this way. And in this way, you will know who to serve and in which way to serve in a very practical sense. There would be empowerment tools where a diamond can like just stand in the light and start to sparkle. Alright? Now you must remember, most of us made it. It's only this 5% that didn't make it. Union. I'm thinking sacred divine union with our beloved Creator, because now you know you're in His presence and now you say, my beloved Creator, I would like to serve. Who should I serve? This, that, that. But you want to ensure that it's because you are connected. You are connected. And if you're uncertain, just ask Him, because He will tell you. He will tell you. That's how you know you're living in your full divinity. The only difference is now we need to trust that when we hear it. That inner dialogue that you have, it's a real conversation. It's not just words in your head. And they can't use the sonic warfare on you anymore, because all dimensions exist right here. Right? But we on a higher dimension than them. So when they use it now, it affects them. You're ready to build, but you want to build with our Creator. You want to co-create in a very practical way that serves others. And now we're rebuilding the divine brotherhood, and we have a lovely supreme king, and we have lovely divinely anointed and appointed monarchy, who not only has vision, but they're also able to execute in the most balanced way. Our Creator is very pleased with them. He's satisfied with them. And they don't get lost in the ego because they have this exalted positions with their Creator. In fact, they work harder, they grind harder, and they're graceful and diplomatic and stunning and lovely. Well, subconscious and conscious, it's all about practicality. If uh, if our cat runs away, we can't now go to a creator and pray for the cat. We have to go look for the cat. That's practicality. You see, we must know where to do what, and I can see that your contribution, is perfectly aligned with our creators. You just need to trust. Oh, happy home, happy divine brotherhood. You see, the divinely anointed and appointed monarchy are building our divine brotherhood. They're not breaking it down. This is how we can see our beloved creator. What can we expect? Now a happy home comprises love and discipline. Right? We have to play our role. Hmm. Skipping, you're not sleeping that well because you have like 1,000 thoughts running through your mind. Now, when your downloads come, they don't stop. Once they start, they just continuous, right? So you have to ask our Creator to give you that rest or to calm your mind or to pace it a little differently because you have to adapt to your supernaturalness. Because this is natural, but it's new. So we call it supernatural. Because this isn't only for one, it's for all. Our beloved Creator, give us the rest we need, calm our mind. The way you're feeling, you know which direction to go in. That's why your mind is so busy. It's just like, I want to do this. This is eternal life. When we leave here, we cross from earth, we cross the end corona to heaven, which is here, the throne. You see the ancestors at the throne. Then a creator will say, okay, you can come back, maybe to this place or some other leaf. So we cross, we got all the time to grow. So whatever we build today, in our future incarnations, we get to enjoy it. However, if we destroy today, when we come back in our future incarnations, what will we come back to? Because we are the future. We always were, always are, and always will be. But you're on the right path. You got divine advancement. You're fired up, you're geared up. You just need to calm your mind, organize your thoughts, set up your plan. But you're here to build long-term legacy, and at some future date, you will enjoy that legacy over and over and over. That's why when the fundamentals are right, then the entire brotherhood of man enjoys what our beloved Creator intended. Around you, a very powerful Creator, divinely anointed and appointed, that will guide you in how to create practical, long-term structures that serves you, yours, your community, your country, and your future self. That's how we must think. That's called futuristic thinking, not futuristic as pie in the sky, as in absolute truth. Our beloved Creator, thank you that you are expanding our conscious awareness and that we are enjoying the ride. And it becomes overwhelming. Just let us stay calm and take one step at a time. Hopes and fears, it's dispassionment because now you realize as a diamond you're actually multi-skilled. You can do anything you put your heart to. But our beloved Creator saying that which makes you very happy to do. that which you enjoy most, that ignites your soul. Do that. Our beloved Creator, outcome. There's two gods. Outcome. The quality of friendships will improve because we come from a time when friends couldn't be trusted. They were gossiping, slandering, lying about you, bringing. So they went to hell, but you're here. Now, firstly, our beloved Creator is the best friend we can ever have. Then all the elders, they're still alive because we are immortal. Uh, the shamans, Buddha, Krishna, Babaji, Moses, Christ, Rasul, them, right? Uh, these are also our friends, our Creator, our elders, because they inspire us to walk in the right way. But now we will also find true friends among the divine brotherhood of men. In the old world, if you got one real friend, then you got a diamond. So we all have a diamond, right? But now we can expand because the degree of trust can increase and improve. And we're already seeing that with the warm relations between different governments or countries or countrymen. Because it's not just about dictatorship, it's about upliftment, empowerment, development, and great collaboration. So for all of those working really hard on establishing firm, solid, stable foundations for the divine brotherhood of man, you need to get some rest, some good sleep, and what you do together practically will cement excellent friendships over the long term. Okay, let me do this divine judgment. Oops, that's a lot. Checkpoint. Who do you give to? How do you give? Because you're ready to give now, man. Because you're thrilled, right? You're thrilled. We're here now. So you're doing that re-evaluation. You're in the presence of a creator. You're rethinking everything. Because you see now you are a divine being. And that your light and dark, our creator gave you a clean slate so you don't hang on to that. That's why you can follow your passions now. They kept you in shame, guilt, and a whole lot of stuff. You know, our beloved Creator wants you peaceful, and He also wants you to see who is of your kind, because that is a great clue as in who you need to serve. Then, divine union. The relationship with our Creator is very private. He will give you little tested tricks, right? Like He showed you the Spirit now. Now you need to make a note of it. And in divine timing, you see, oh, that happened for this and that and that and that. And then you share. Uh, whatever structures you want to build, because this is stable, practical, right? This is the provider, the protector, the all of that. Our beloved Creator is here for us to help us with the reconstruction of our life's journey, but in truth, without deception and delusion. Our beloved Creator, in our subconscious mind, we have the home cooking, the warmth of the hearth, right? The practicality, the comfort. Our Creator saying, He gave us this lovely home, right? Yes, that, but keep it clean. Recycling, repurposing, responsible disposal of toxic waste, taking care of the oceans, the fauna, the flora is critical. The whole divine brotherhood of man has divine gifts. We all are supernatural. If we apply our attention correctly, we manifest amazingly. Right? There's no competition. We're all diamonds. All. Once you understand that, then the competition vanishes and the comparison that vanishes. What makes us unique is which part of that experience of our Creator. And then we get all these lifetimes to experience whichever part of the time. Our beloved Creator, why will we have sleepless nights? Are we going to be so busy chasing our projects and all of that? What would be keeping us up? Keeping you up? Someone that admires you. Maybe you're going to be chatting till into the night with these friends because your ideas are just flowing. And you will align with the right partnerships to collaborate to build these lovely structures to serve and guide the divine brotherhood. Our beloved Creator, a Creator saying, well done, because this is your energy moving in the right direction, one step at a time. One step at a time is how you build one brick at a time. It's like that, and we got eternity. And whatever you're building today, you will enjoy in the future. And not only you and all. So we must learn that. How do we open ourselves up to allowing everyone to enjoy our beloved Creator's abundance? How can we have the Supreme Creator in this scarcity? Our beloved Creator, thank you that you encourage us along the way. You see, even if we take one step, our Creator says, it's like this. It's nurturing. Then whoever is guiding you and teaching you uh, respects you for the effort you're making in growing into your full divinity. Our beloved Creator, why are the passionate communication? Maybe it's love, so you're busy, you're following your projects, but you're falling in love at the same time. You see, when you follow your passion, because you see now you've got all these skills. If you think it can happen, right? But follow the one that feels where work feels like play, and you'll level up. Because when you do what you don't love, it's laborious. But when you do what you love, it's like play. Our beloved Creator, tell us about this friendship, this celebration now. Because here we celebrate our successes, even if it's one step. You're going to work with the right people. You're going to engage in a contract. And the people you work with love your ideas, and everyone is going to be burning the midnight oil. And it's going to work out. It's win-win. If you are three people collaborating, the three will win. So that's great. Right? That's when you live in your divinity. Yes, you're tired, yes, you're sleepy, but that's nothing. We have eternity. Thank you, beloved Creator, for this divine guidance and for growing our conscious awareness in a way that will benefit us and others over the short and long term. Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Namaste. Thank you for watching. You're welcome. Hallelujah.